everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Clara and you already know what this channel is about. So let's skip right into the topic of today's video, which is how to feel comfortable with your naked body. And of course, because I'm talking about that topic, so that's why I am naked, completely and totally naked in this video. Of course, for safety reason, I cannot show my whole naked body on here, but I hope that this will give you the idea of just being comfortable in your skin and just be you. So of course, my tip number one for feeling comfortable being naked is to be naked often. So usually as soon as I get off from work, I will change to my pajama, get some work done, have my dinner, and then take a shower. And after I took a shower, I would be naked for the rest of the night and I sleep naked. And so I think I would be naked around 10 hours per day. Now I think of it, it's actually quite a lot. I know that if you don't have your own room in the house, this may be tricky or this may not be feasible for you. But if you do have your own room in your house or you do have your own apartment, by all means, I think that you should be naked more often. I know that at first it may feel uncomfortable, but it's the same for everything in life, right? Like at first you're gonna feel uncomfortable. At first you're not gonna feel used to it or you're not gonna be comfortable doing it, but that's the whole point. Like the more just do it, right? You are by yourself, there's no one else looking unless you have like transparent window, but make sure that you have your blinds on, your curtains on, just to be safe. And I think that you'll be able to see the result just after a week or after a month. You're gonna feel so much more comfortable and so much more used to your own body. So that's my tip number one. My tip number two, which go hands in hands with tip number one, is to look at your naked body often. Just look at your naked body in front of the mirror. I know at first you're gonna look at all the flaws and think that this has to change and that has to change and this is not good enough and this is not sexy enough, and it's so hard sometimes to turn off that negative voice inside our head. Like I was there, like I've been there so many times. I even took naked picture of myself and then look at it and feel disgusted by my naked body. That was how bad it was. Like I usually looked at it and then delete it immediately, not because I'm worried about the safety or anything, but because I'm so disappointed in how my naked body looked. And so that was how I was in the past. But the more I just try to force myself and my eyes to look at my naked body, even when I feel disappointed by it, the more I look at my naked body, the more I feel like this is my body. Like this is okay. This is my body and there's nothing wrong with it. It's just how my body is and it's okay. I can live with this body. My body is healthy and there's nothing wrong with it. I can live with it. I can live with it. I can live with it. And from that point, it kind of progresses towards, at first it's like, I can live with it. Then I kind of like it. And then it actually kind of looks good. My body looks good. Damn, I love my body. So it progresses like gradually over time, but you have to make an effort to look at your naked body in front of the mirror by yourself. Of course, negative voices will come up if you're not that confident about yourself, not that confident about your body yet, but just let those voices come up, listen to them, but put them to the side. You know, you don't suppress it. You don't want to suppress your negative voice. You want to listen to them, but acknowledge that they are just voices, they are just thoughts, they are not facts. The fact is you have a healthy, functional, beautiful body. The beautiful part, we will get there, but just acknowledge that all the voices that say, oh my god, my body is bad, my body is this, my body is not sexy, my body is so flat, blah blah blah, it's not the truth. It's just your thought. And so you can choose to believe in those negative thoughts and feel bad about your body, or you can choose to, okay, I'm gonna acknowledge those as just thoughts and I'm gonna make a conscious effort to focus on a more positive thoughts. If positive thoughts are hard at the moment for you, you can gear more towards neutral thoughts like, okay, this is my body. I am living with this body. This is the body that I have, or my body is healthy. My body is functional. So accept those neutral thoughts first and then progress towards a more positive thoughts later. My next tip is to dance naked. I don't know about you, but I love music and I love dancing by myself. So sometimes I would put on like my favorite outfit and just feel the music, dance to the music. Other times, if I want to really put myself out of my comfort zone, I would dance naked. Like, I would not just look at my naked body in the mirror. I would turn on the music and just dance and just look at my naked body dancing in the mirror. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't like what I see, okay? I'm not the best dancer. Whatever, I just kind of like force myself to look at my naked body dancing, and over time I kind of grow to like it. But at first I have to admit that I didn't like what I see. So yes, dance naked. Tip number 4. I have like all my notes on my phone. Tip number 4 is an interesting one. Have sex with the lights on. So if you're 18 or under, or if you're not sexually active, you can skip this part to the next tip. But if you're sexually active or you're mature enough to hear this part, then keep on watching. So basically, I know that the vast majority, or maybe half of the population, have sex with the lights off, or even more than half of the population have sex with the lights off. Maybe for multiple reasons, I don't know. Maybe they not comfortable with their body, which is an obvious reason, or they tired, or whatever reason, right? But to practice feeling more comfortable in your body and to own what you have, right? I want you to have sex with the lights on. I know it's never gonna feel easy at first, you know, like nothing gonna feel easy at first. So you can start slow. You can start, you know, having sex with your clothes still on. You know what I mean? I don't think that I have to like explain it in details in here, but you can have sex with your clothes on at first with the lights on, always, right? And then you progress towards, okay, I'm gonna have sex with the underwear on, and then the next step is I'm gonna have sex completely naked with the lights on. So everything is like gradual, right? You don't want to like jump head first into something that you've never done before without like progressing gradually. Sometimes that can work, but oftentimes it would be so terrifying at first to do that. So I would suggest take little step, one step at a time, and then gradually you will feel more comfortable revealing more of your body with the lights on. I think after a few months, or even just after a few weeks of doing this, you're gonna feel so in tune with your body, baby. Like, you're gonna feel so like, this is me, take it or leave it. Like, this is my body, you take it or leave it. I think my body is great. So you're gonna be in that mindset, and you're just gonna feel great about your body. Move on to my tip number 5. This one is important. It goes hand in hand with self-care. So I want you to do things that make you feel good about your body. So it can be self-care, like I said. It can be put on your favorite outfit, it can be skincare, it can be body care, it can be putting on your favorite perfume, and exercise. Exercise is important. Whenever I go for a walk or I do a little bit of workout or yoga, I always feel so good about myself, so good about my body. Yeah, so just do things that take care of your body and help you feel good about your body. So my next tip is to have good posture. So if you have watched one or some of my past videos, you already know that posture can really make a big difference. I feel like when I have my back straight and just arc my lower back, so basically when I have good posture, I feel great about my body. I feel sexy. I feel I can do my body right now. Like I love my body. But of course I love my body when I relax too. But like when I have good posture, it's like an extra added bonus, an extra additional confidence boost. You get my point. I always feel great about my body when I have good posture. So it's another tip. And the next tip is take naked selfie. Yes, so with this one, I want you to take a lot of naked selfie, either in front of the mirror or just regular selfie. But make sure that, to be safe, keep it in a hidden folder or guard it somehow with a password, or you can delete it, choose to delete it after you take the pictures. Doesn't really matter. But the fact that you take the selfie and then you look at the selfies later go hand in hand with my tip number 1 or 2, which is to be more comfortable with your body. You have to look at your naked body more often. So the idea is that the more you look at your naked body, the easier it feels, or the easier it is for you to love your naked body. And that brings me to my second last tip, which is do not let anyone who is not worthy to get into your pants. Like, girls, again, if you're not at that age yet, you can skip to my last tip. If if you're already around my age or already start being sexually active, then I just want to put it out there that your sexuality is important, your body is important and sacred and precious, and you don't want to give it to anybody, right? Like, you want to give it to someone who's actually would treasure your body and treat your body right and treat you right, and someone who's worthy of your body. And I know that, you know, there's a lot of discussion around casual sex and whether it's good or bad for females. From my point of view, I think that of course there should be a balance, right? Like, if you want to have sex with a stranger or just casually with someone, like, by all means, it's your body, you have the right to do whatever you want. But if you really want to have a really deep and loving connection with your body, I think that it's important to take full control of who you associate with sexually and intimately. So for me, people who are not worth my time, or people who I know that are not good for me, that are unhealthy, that add drama to my life, that don't treat me right, like, I don't want to associate with you. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to give you a very precious part of my life. Like, no, I can satisfy myself using other stuff, right? Like, I don't actually need a person who are not worthy of my body and of my time to be with me. I don't need that. I'd rather wait for someone who's actually worth it, who actually will value me, my time and my body, rather than just be with anyone or be with someone who's not good for me. So that's just my thought, and that brings me to my last tip. So my last tip is to kiss your naked body often. Yeah, I think that I kiss my body every day. I know it sounds weird, but we all about being authentic and weird on this channel. Like, what's the point, right? Like, what's the point of being the same as everyone else? I kiss my body every day. I think that is important, right? Like, treat your body like a lover. Treat your body like someone you love. When you love someone, do you kiss them? Yes. When you love someone, do you say nice things to that person? Yes. When you love someone, do you support the person? Do you value the person? Yes. So just treat your body like someone you love. And so I know that it takes time and it's a process to get there. It would feel uncomfortable, right? To do it at first when you're not used to it. It's a fact. But you have to be willing to do things to achieve your goal. So if your goal is to love your body more, then you have to be willing to put in the work. And the work is all the tips that I said in this video, and also kiss your naked body. And so I think that this video has been a blast to make. And I hope that you have learned something new, have gained some value from watching this video, and I sincerely hope that you will love your body unconditionally and overcome all your insecurities, because and realize that your beauty doesn't just include your physical self. It's also from the inside. It's also your mind and your heart and everything about you, right? Your beauty is not just your appearance, it's everything about you. So don't be too preoccupied with your appearance and what you don't like about it, but look at yourself in a more holistic way and realize that, okay, you know what, I may not look like a typical Instagram model or typical attractive person, but I have so much more to offer. And I'm not just my body, I'm not just my face, I'm not just my appearance, I am a whole person, and I have so much to offer. I have so many great things about myself, other great things, right? It just kind of suddenly came up, and I just feel like I want to share that with you. I hope that you are having a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world, and I love you. Till next time, love yourself, be kind to yourself, and treat others the same way. Bye bye.